Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is Sex Without Love. Sex Without Love by Patrick Weber. Something different happens this time as questions pour out all over her like buckets of last month's rain. She knows that she's lost faith thousands of times, but that a few of them didn't, ever. The unquittable game of life for her then is weeding them out, or just seeing them, identifying them, and making them love her. Never in her life has she considered herself a seducer, but that saves her no grace. When the floorboards started to creak, she was already well on her way to adulthood, and even though the hallway only grew narrower and darker, less wooden and more textile, less bespoke and more fluorescent, it was clear that the only way out was forward, straight ahead. I had never seen anyone who had burned so many books in their own secret library, but she had seen 1,000 men who upon first glance looked just like me. In spite of having been born under different signs, carrying different sigils, praying in past lives and fast childhoods on different doughs with different knives, but mostly taking the same liberties from the mothers who allowed us to and giving back the same little as we could for as long as our hearts could endure. Don't expect anything except to get spit on and treated with violence, she repeats in her mind, even if it means tying yourself up with your binder and your ballet shoes for the rest of your life. Now move through him. Move through him like you're sliding along a bed of nails. Just look straight ahead and move through him. Good girl, says her dad, touching her back. Isn't she? Adds her brother, admiring her in a bikini. Of course you are, says the dog in her nightmares, where everyone is breathing right on her skin, and his claws are closing around her throat like an iron snake. But I know things that she doesn't know. That's actually the only power I have. And as much as I'd love to clear this whole room, killing every man who abuses that power with my hands, that's just not the vibe. I'm also not like these people. But that doesn't matter the moment after I get you out of your clothes. And I'll never apologize to you even when you deserve it, and in a weird way that's God's fault. So now let's walk the steps to connection stupidly and leave them broken. Then arrive at that same old heavy bronze door with our keys forgotten. Come on, just take that fatal misstep towards me. Fall down and drape yourself over my disgusting animal body like a used dish rag. Sometimes it's hard work, but sometimes it's no work at all. Once in a blue moon, I might even surprise you by speaking Navajo or telling you about my mom. But later you'll see that when I do those things, I become somebody else, and I go quiet, because I go quiet when I'm caught in my trap. Because I've been looking for it. Looking for this. Like the deep sea diver who hunted the giant squid. I was able to figure out that my best opening line is somewhere between how much longer will you persist in your ignorance and what's your favorite color? Look closely and think hard. The space between those questions is like a razor. It's only by virtue of things way beyond my understanding that they're not one and the same. All of this will give way eventually. All of it. The whole whirlpool. Just keep swimming until you get past the bottleneck. And then scream. Scream as loud as you can. Scream until the devil drags you back. Thank you.